Welcome back, gentlemen. No, he giveth and he taketh away. What does that mean? What does that mean to me right now? For the longest time, I built my business without any outside thoughts, opinions, consultation, help, I guess, really. Like, obviously, the clients who signed, if I wouldn't have those clients, the business wouldn't grow, right? But as far as advice or things like that go, I haven't had much insight or advice over the last few months that I've been given or that I've taken even. And that changed maybe 8 weeks ago when I decided that, hey, look, like we're not hitting our growth targets that we had projected to hit. And that's largely due to me not being as good as I thought I was. And that being the case, I had to have a humbling realization that, look, I need help. I need someone to help me. And I can't do this on my own. And so, with my sales guy having so much other stuff going on in his life right now, he's not spending as much time selling. And we're combating that. But at the same time, it's like, okay, well, it's still my business. He's not the one who should be trying to drive this thing harder than I am. And so, that being the case, I I went to the individual that I thought was best suited to help. And I said, look, like I need help growing this thing. I'm going to give this up to you and your will be done. And through the next few weeks, what happened was my calendar got filled up with sales calls. I'm not saying it was just because of that. There was efforts that came from it, right? Like there's more that there's more behind it than just the prayer. And what happened was, yeah, like I said, the calendar got filled with sales calls. We signed more clients and everything was moving again and things were going well. And this isn't one of those I got on and then I fell off and then I got back on stories. But what happened really was after signing some more clients and having a calendar full of calls and having prospects and having, people lined up to work for me, reaching out to see if they could come work for the company, uh, I really got to a point where I didn't fall off with, my faith or anything like that. But what happened was I just stopped caring. I stopped trying so hard. I found myself taking that extra 30 minutes of sleep. I found myself eating a little bit extra because I was like, oh, yeah, I'm fine, right? Like, I don't have to take all these other areas of my life as seriously because this one's going well. So, what happened was I essentially just gave up on all of the all of the hard things because one area had gotten easy. And as a result of that, everything else kind of fell too. And last night, I I was thinking about this again. I was kind of meditating on it a little bit. And I just prayed. I said, Lord, like, your will be done in my business. You know what my goals are. You know why I want to achieve them. You know all these things about me. Your will be done in my business. And I woke up this morning to an email that I got maybe would have been probably 3.5 hours, 4 hours after I went to bed from one of our newest clients saying, look, we don't have the budget to do this anymore. Said you guys were awesome. You guys do great work, but we just don't have the budget in our business to do this anymore. Because to be competitive in the market, we're going to have to spend multiple thousands of dollars a month extra. And we just don't have that in the budget. And so they're switching their priorities from ads and growth that way to basically just posting on their one social media account and hoping that that does it. And so it's fine. They have every right to choose what they want to do to grow their business, and I've got no qualms with them. I appreciate the transparency. They shared some other stuff with me in the email that, um, you know, expressed that it wasn't us at all. There was nothing wrong with the service. We were doing great work for them. Currently, I believe they were 60 to 1 return on ad spend. So it's not like there wasn't returns. It was just a matter of they just couldn't invest anymore because there's some other big investments that they're making. And the budget wasn't there for this. So every part of my being has been bitter every single time that I've lost a client. Not necessarily with the client, but with everything else surrounding it, with myself for n- not being good enough to keep the client, with the situation that we were in that, maybe we didn't have the right staff in place. I didn't have enough time to service the clients, and maybe it was something else completely. But this time, I don't feel bitter at all. I don't feel upset. I don't feel hurt. I guess I don't feel like this is a personal thing because we've had a great relationship the entire time we've been working with them, and we've been doing great work for them. The return was there. Everything was there. It's just it's just God's will, man, I guess. I don't know. Like, that's the only thing that I could really see it as, because with that prayer last night, your will be done, and this happens, like, clearly there's something else at play. There's something else that needs to happen here. There's something else that is meant to be in this situation, and I guess that just means we're not working with these guys anymore. But like I said, it's a hard thing to fully grasp and to internalize and just kind of be okay with when situations like this arise, at least for me, because I want to keep growing. I hate losing clients. We have clients who've been with us for multiple years. Most of our clients have been with us for multiple years. And this is the first time since I've been full time in my business that we've lost a client. And our client retention has been incredible over the past, what have we been in business now? Going on 3.5 years. It's been like absolutely incredible. That's something that I've always put a lot of time, effort, and energy into, is retention, because I mean the businesses that you have right now are honestly, in my opinion, well, they're the whole reason you are where you are, right? And that could be said for any type of business with their customers. But the next customer is going to get you to where you want to be, right? So you owe, in a sense, what you have and what you've built to those people that you've been with you already. Man, I don't know why I'm just getting tangled up on words here, but no, it's just interesting. I just want to come on and share a loss because I haven't done that in a long time. And I've been looking at my socials in the last little while and just kind of contemplating, like, what the hell do I actually want to put up here? Who do I want to be? And how do I want to present that? Also, I'm sweating. It is 27 degrees in this office right now. And they said we're not allowed to change the temperature because I keep dropping it in here to like 22 or 20 degrees. And I'm going to see what this is. It's 80.6 degrees in our office right now for all you American viewers. It is disgusting in here. So I'm going to be leaving very shortly, but I want to get this done first and just really kind of sit with this for a minute and talk it through, talk it out, because nobody else knows this. I haven't told anybody. Um, my sales team doesn't know. Nobody knows. I got the email this morning. And so I've been trying to go through the offboarding process myself just to see if there's anything that we can do to basically kind of ease the pain a little bit of it and help to um, potentially get them back in the future, because they're great guys. It's a good business. I think that there's a lot of potential to grow. It's just not there right now. So that being the case, I don't know. I guess you just kind of got to be okay with it. If you're going to say your will be done, you have to be okay with his will. And it sucks sometimes. It absolutely does. I'm not going to deny that. I can't deny that because I'm sitting through it right now. But that being the case, man, I guess just careful what you wish for. Careful what you wish for. But at the same time, it can be better than anything you ever would have thought it'd be. So, on that note, take this weird, sweaty, rambling podcast. Hopefully, you get something out of it. God bless.